Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of No Money Spent, and this is a big one because after finally being home from traveling all the entire month of February, I was finally able to play last week. And not only did we get to 11 wins, I think I went 11-5 and then I just stopped in Hut Champs. I was able to get Ultimate in Division 2 Rivals, which gives us a ton of packs to open. So I just want to give you the lay of the land, and hopefully that'll kind of set things up so when we open up packs, we know what we're looking for. So first things first, I have 5 more Hut Champs collectibles because I got to those 11 wins. I also have 2 power-up collectibles already, so it's 7 in total essentially right now, which means that I can get Nathan MacKinnon's X Factor at least up to his 92. We pulled him a couple episodes ago, and he has been really fun to use. He's been a great right-handed winger, and I think that when Team of the Season comes, if Nathan MacKinnon does get it, he missed quite a bit of time. I still think he's kind of on the cusp of getting Team of the Season. We'll see. Regardless, he's going to have almost max skating very shortly, and like I mentioned in a prior video about X Factors, there's a few that are worth still upgrading, but we're getting to that point where like 95, 96, and it's going to start costing, over 100,000 coins in value via power-up collectibles. It's going to be very, very expensive and just not worth it. Nathan MacKinnon, I think, is worth it just because, again, that shot at Team of the Season, as well as him already almost hitting max skating early on. Got Philip Deneau. We were able to max him out already. He's been fantastic. He's been everything that I wanted him to be, replacing Jay Beagle, because we went ahead and got Jaromir Jagr. In my opinion, I think Jaromir Jagr is the best card in the game right now when you combine unstoppable force as well as close quarters and even throwing on elite edges. There's just no knocking him off the puck, and he's been almost automatic in scoring. I've played 36 games of Division 2 Rivals and Hut Champs, and he is a point-per-game player, so, pretty fun there. And Anthony Mantha has been super surprising, fantastic card, and he's only at a 91 for me. He's not even at his full form, so this episode we are going to hope to pull some stuff that will help me out getting him to full, because the whole objective of No Money Spent now going forward is getting a maxed out Master Set player every single event during that event, so hopefully we will do everything that we can to get him up to his 94. Other than that, everything kind of stays the same. I'm actually up to 130,000 coins now. Hopefully I pull enough stuff that I can trade in and I don't need to spend those coins, because there are some cards that I want to go out and try that are in that, the prime times and team of the weeks, and cards that might be surprising to you guys, but I've had my eye on, especially some of the Wacky Wednesday cards. We'll take a look at some of those as well, but they'll be perfect for my third line. And then on defense, desperately, no matter what, I hope this next event, I am making a stand. We are getting a right-handed defenseman during this next event. Whatever the Master Set player is, I hope it's good, because we are going to make sure that we get a stacked right-handed defenseman, because I've just put it off for too long. Mackenzie Weegar's been great with truculence, but it is simply March, so it is time to move on. And then in net, Connor Hellebuyck has been fine. I think that him with light work has been more than fine. So, all right, let's go ahead and open up those packs. All right, so as you can see, we've got a couple ultimates, a couple jumbo elites, and then a jumbo premium. So here we go. This is a big one. We do need some pulls here, so let's go. Let's start at the end. Some pulls here would be absolutely massive. Any purples would be huge, and as well as NHL players, because I am slowly working towards team builders. So AHLers are not what we want, and that's all we're getting. There was an NHLer. Okay, so 2 so far. Gudis, no purples yet. We got Mackenzie Weegar. There we go. We got some NHLers at least. Alexander Texie. Even like 84s and 85s would be huge. John Marino, Wenberg. Wow, we love 80 overall players. Okay, well, nonetheless, we got some NHL players that we can throw into the team builder sets. Not a great start, but that was our worst pack. All right, here we go. Come on. It would be, if we got a team of the season, team of the season. If we got a Master Set player, like our first one this year, it would absolutely change everything about this team. Come on, man. Ivan Barbashev. Even some of the trade deadline cards would be huge. Just NHLers. And like I said, I'm not super upset about that. Again, I'm working towards another team builder. Even just a 92 overall team builder would be huge. I could go get Seabrook as my right-handed defenseman, to be honest with you. So, no complaints there. Come on, man. Just give me something. 1 purple in all of these packs. Klingberg. 84 Malkin. That'll work. Okay, that'll work. Again, any of those mid to 80 overall cards that we can use to trade in for things would be good. All right, these packs need to have something, because we need to get Mantha. We need to get Mantha to 94, and it is not going to be easy if we don't pull anything. So give me a purple. Oshie. Lundell. Oh my God. Killorn. I mean, getting Tampa Bay players is pretty sweet just because they're so expensive. This is absurd, man. This is what I get for getting Ultimate and Rivals. 83. All right. 82. Good lord. Not a single purple card. All right, starting to get a little worried now. 190 overall or something would save the day, but Fabry, Mark Giordano. This is brutal, guys. I've pulled every 80 overall card you could pull. That's why... 84. All right, Stamkos. All right, so we have two 84s, so that's at least two more collectibles. Ugh, this is brutal. I mean, this really works towards team builders, I guess. Like, I don't know how many gold cards I opened up here, but they're all team builder cards, so. All right, on to the ultimates. We've got two ultimates. I need a purple. One purple. I don't know how many times I'm going to pull Barbashev or Nylander. Oh my goodness. There's an 83 at least. This is depressing. All that work. All that work, fellas. That's why you don't ever rely on packs. I don't know how I'm going to get Mantha up. $84. Okay, well, there's another two collectibles. Not one purple, eh? Crazy. That had to be well over 100. That might be one of the worst pack openings in the history of pack openings. Okay, wow. Let's go take a look at the lay of the land then. Because that was absolutely devastating. So, for Mantha specifically, we're gonna have to spend coins. That sucks. Not what I wanted to do. I think I have one. Yeah, I have one trade deadline collectible. So I need 8 more to get him to a 92. 17 in total. 28 more collectibles. That's expensive. Okay. All right, let's go, and I'm gonna throw all my cards that I just got into the team builder section and just see where we're at with that, because at least we got a lot of those cards, I guess. All right, so I went ahead and threw all of our abysmal pack opening stuff into the team builder section, and you know, we're like halfway for a lot of teams, and again, this is just something I'm going to slowly work towards every time I get rewards. If you are going to play for the remainder of the year, I think it's probably still the best play, because again, at least you're working towards something. Trading in the 82s and 81s and 80 overalls, even the 79 and below for event cards, you're just not getting nearly enough value, and if you're taking untradeable, which you should, to get double the rewards, it's just a far better thing to do. So now what we're going to go do is throw in all of my Hut Champs collectibles into Power Up collectibles so that I can... Man, part of me wants to take like a shot on an ultimate choice pack or something to get something big for Mantha, but I feel like the +2 upgrade to McKinnon is worth it because it still requires like another 6, and I could get 6 Hut Champs collectibles this week by getting tier 3 win rewards in Rivals, and then as well as getting 11 wins in Hut Champs. So I might as well just stick to it, because at the end of it, I'll have a 94 overall McKinnon, and you know, essentially didn't really cost me anything. So all right, now that we have those, I don't think they go to the inbox, do they? They do. Okay, now that we've got all the power-up collectibles, let's go and take a look at McKinnon. I'm still so rattled. I needed like one like high 80s player. Okay, so let's get this taken care of. We'll go and purchase McKinnon. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go up one more time. This will get his next skating tier. And we still have one left over, but we'll save that for next week. All right, so now he's got 97 speed as well. He doesn't unlock Booming Shot until next one. We don't even have that. So, all right. So next week I will be able to get 6 pretty easily, and we'll have him up to his 94, which is exactly where we want to be. All right. So that's looking good. Next up, let's see what we can do with Mantha. I don't even know how high we're going to get, and we're probably going to have to drop over 100,000 coins to do it. So, all right, here we go. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I was able to get another 4 more just from the 84s, and again, I haven't really looked at anything else, but the trade deadline event, I have so many of those cards. I bought a few to try and help with these objectives because I knew that I would need some assistance getting there. Basically, when I play a couple more games, like I think maybe 3 more games, I'll be able to get 5 more to hit 130, which would help. Obviously, that right there will get me his 92, which would be sweet. And then what I think I'll do is, because the trade deadline event ends and the value of the trade deadline cards kind of dies pretty quickly, part of me just wants to sell both of these to get rid of them. That way, I can make some of my coins back. And Abramov's actually been half decent, so just kind of fun, of a decent card to use. So I'm probably going to get rid of Abramov. The other thing I forgot about is Stamkos. I think I'm going to refund Stamkos all the way down. That would get me four collectibles right there, and that would actually get McKinnon up a little bit higher. It's tough because then my fourth line is just going to be a burden one. I think that what I'm going to start trying to do is get my fourth line to just be cards that are for whatever the event is, and then just try not to have these cards ever hit the ice. Like, what we could do is I have one more of those trade deadline cards, and I think I might do that. So maybe I'll work towards that and just get them done. So that's what, 4 more in my lineup. So every game I'm getting 4 towards the trade deadline, and then that helps me with Mantha. I don't know how it's going to cost me a lot to try and get, even at 10, if you get a collectible for 50,000 coins, or 5,000 coins, that's 50,000, and I need at least 20 probably. So we're looking at a full 100,000 coins to get Mantha, which I'm okay with because Mantha's been so good. Like, Mantha's card has been everything that I wanted it to be. I wish I could activate Buzzing. I might be able to, but I just don't, because I think Dano gets it as well, but I kind of like Dano having Thief. So if I take away Stamkos, downgrade him, I'll have 4 more collectibles, plus the one that I already have. Is that right? I have 1, so that would be 5. I could probably just trade in a bunch of AHL 74 to 79 overall cards and just finish McKinnon now. And then that way, when Champs comes out, if I get to 11 wins in Hut Champs and I have McKinnon all the way done, I think I'm at a point now where, Barzal's never getting an upgrade again. I think I'm at a point now, and I think a lot of people are at this point as well, if you don't have any X Factors or Power Up icons. What I'll probably do is just take packs. And again, the reason being is because in this series, I want to try and get a Master Set player every single event, and I'm going to need help getting that. The Ultimate Choice Pack at least gives me a shot at 1 purple or a high or mid to high 80s, which would go a long way here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll downgrade Stamkos. It's been a great run. Even Barzal is fine just because his attributes are so good, and he costs so little. Like, even if he doesn't get another upgrade, it's like whatever. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. And then what I'll do over the next day or so is essentially play out these games, get the next 5 for free from the objectives. That would allow me to get Mantha up. And we'll go from there. So guys, that was it for today's episode. I wanted to do a nice little pack opening and kind of team update video. We'll start our Hut Champs run. If my internet, I don't know if you've been watching my streams, but my internet has been a disaster, so I might not even be able to. I don't know. We're going to hold it together though. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.